Welcome to the new season of The Bachelor, where we will find the new Romeo and Juliet.
I'm so excited to be The Bachelor. It is such an honor.
Oh my gosh, he is so hot.
I totally agree.
Now, it is time for the first rose.
Gertrude, would you like this rose?
I would love to. Thank you.
Oh no, whose fault is it?
Well, in Romeo and Juliet, Friar Lawrence was at fault because he encouraged them. So it would be Chris Harrison.
No, but let's look back and see.
Be plain, good son, and homely in thy drift. Riddling confession finds but riddling shrift.
Then plainly know my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet. As mine on hers, so hers is set on mine, and all combined, save what thou must combine. My holy marriage, when and where, how we've met, we wooed, and made exchange of vow. I'll tell thee as we pass, but I pray that thou consent to marry us today.
Holy Saint Francis, what a change is here! Is Rosaline, that thou didst love so dear, so soon forsaken? Young men's love then lies not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes. Jesu Maria, what a deal of brine hath washed thy sallow cheeks for Rosaline. How much salt water thrown away in waste to season love that of it doth not taste. The sun not yet thy sighs from heaven clears, thy old groans yet ringing in my ancient ears. Lo, here upon thy cheek the stain doth sit of an old tear that is not washed off yet. If e'er thou wast thyself, and those wine thine, thou and these woes were all for Rosaline. And art thou changed? Pronounce this sentence then. Women may fall when there's no strength in men.
Thou chidest me oft for loving Rosaline,
For doting, not for loving, pupil mine.
and badst me bury love.
Not in a grave, to lay one in, another out to have.
I pray thee, chide me not. Here, her I love now. Doth grace for grace and love for love allow. The other did not so.
Thy love did read by rote, that could not spell. But come, young waverer, come, go with me. In one respect, I'll thy assistant be. For this alliance may so happy prove to turn your household's rancor to pure love.
Oh, let us hence, I stand on sudden haste.
Wisely and slow, they stumble that run fast. So smile the heavens upon this holy act, that after hours with sorrow chide us not.
Amen, amen. But come what sorrow can, it cannot countervail the exchange of joy. That one short minute gives me in her sight. Do thou but close our hands with holy words. Then love devouring death do what he dare. It is enough I may but call her mine.
These violent delights have violent ends, and in their triumph die, like fire and powder, which as they kiss, consume the sweetest honey, is loathsome in his own deliciousness, and in the taste confounds the appetite. Therefore love moderately, long love doth so. Too swift arrives as tardy as too slow. Here comes the lady, oh so light of foot, will ne'er wear out of the everlasting flint. A lover may bestride the gossamers that idles in the wanton summer air, and yet not fall, so light is vanity.
Good even to my ghostly confessor.
Romeo shall thank thee, the daughter, for us both.
As much to him, else is his thanks too much.
Ah, Juliet, if the measure of thy joy be heaped like mine, and that thy skill be more, to blazon it then sweeten with thy breath this neighbor air, and let me rich the music's tone. Unfold the imagined happiness that both receive in either by this dear encounter.
Conceit, more rich in matter than in words, brags of his substance, not of ornament. They are but beggars that can count their worth, but true love is grown to such excess. I cannot sum up some of half my wealth.
Come with me, and we will make short work, for by your leaves you shall not stay alone, till Holy Church incorporate two in one.
Oh, shut the door, and when thou hast done so, come weep with me, past hope, past care, past help.
O Juliet, I already know thy grief, it strains me past the compass of my wits. I hear thou must, and nothing may probe it on Thursday next be married to this county.
Tell me not, friar, that thou hearsest of this, unless you tell me how I may prevent it. If in thy wisdom thou canst give no help, do thou call my resolution wise, and with this knife I'll help it presently. God join my heart and Romeo's, thou our hands, and ere his hands thy be Romeo sealed, shall be labeled to another deed, or my true heart with treacherous revolt turn to another, this shall slay them both. Therefore out of this long experienced time give me some present counsel, or behold, twixt my extreme, and this bloody knife shall play the empire, arbitrating that which the commission of thy years and art could to no issue of the true honor of bringing. Be not so long to speak, I long to die. If what thou speak of not remedy.
Hold, daughter, I do spy a kind of hope, which craves as desperate an execution as that is desperate which we cannot prevent. If rather than to marry, County Paris, thou hast the strength of will to slay thyself, then it is likely thou wilt undertake a thing like death to chide away the shame that cops with death himself to escape from it. And if thou darest, I'll give thee remedy.
Oh, bid my leap rather than marry Paris from off the battlements of any tower, or walk in thievish ways, or bid my lurk where serpents are, chain me with roaring bears, or hide my nightly in a charnel horse, or cover quite with dead man's rattling bones, with reeky shanks and yellow carpless skulls, or bid me go into a new made grave, and hide me with a dead man in his shroud. Then I will do it without fear or doubt, to live an unstained wife to my sweet love.
Hold then, go home, be merry, give consent to marry Paris. Wednesday is tomorrow. Tomorrow night, look that thou lie alone. Let not the nurse lie with thee in thy chamber. Take thou this vial, being then in bed, and distilling liquor drink thou of. When presently through all thy veins shall run a cold and drowsy humor, for no pulse shall keep his native progress, but surcease. No warmth, no breath shall testify thou livest.
Oh, comfortable friar, where is my lord? I do remember well where I should be, and there I am. Where is my Romeo?
I hear some noise. Lady, come from that nest of death, contagion and unnatural sleep. A greater power that we can contradict hath thwarted our intents. Come away. Thy husband is thy bosom, where there lies dead. And Paris too. Come, I'll dispose of thee among a sisterhood of holy nuns. Stay not to question, for the watch is coming. Come, go, good Juliet. I dare no longer stay.
Go, get thee hence, for I will not go away.
Seal up the mouth of outrage for a while, till we can clear the ambiguities and know their spring, their head, their true descent. And then will I be general of your votes, and lead you to the death. Meanwhile, for bed, for beer, and let mischief to slave to patience. Bring forth the parties of suspicion.
I am the greatest, able to do least, yet most suspected, as the time and place doth make against me for this direful murder. And here I stand, both to impeach and purge, myself condemned and myself excused.
Then say at once what thou dost know it in this.
I will be brief, for my short date of breath is not so long as a tedious tale.
Just as we saw, it was your fault, Chris Harrison. Just like it was Friar Lawrence's fault in the tragedy of Romeo and Juliet.
It's all your fault. You condoned their relationship. You let Juliet kill herself. And most important of all, you let them marry. You married them, even though you know the events would lead to a tragedy.
Yeah, Chris Harrison, you suck. I agree. I do suck, and so does Friar Lawrence.